So then the overpriced is really nice. Different. So much. It's great. Sorry. But I need this. So Kyle, so give me the place like that is my it's really good. So check for the place. Okay. Kind of much of talking. So yes, you move it's really that's really good. And then both get you sing. So we might be trying to see sort of giving you this next week to sort out in the store, and then the week after, I'll sort out the second and which is five and then get it to me for email. I got it. I don't like three different I'm so excited. How far was it? I think Yes, my stuff is very chance that I get tired. I'm yeah, I'm gonna I can do that part. Still. No, I would. No, it's a little bit. Yes. You can try it like it's interesting. How are you? I don't. And we're you haven't been around. That's the food. It's fun challenge. Right. Yeah. Space. Well, I thought they somewhat open their own for like down. So, not looking down. We're more happy. Where's your stand? George. No, I'm doing it. I'm hard. I think it's honestly it's really not taking that great. What you doing? Wash, you should bring like 2 minutes. Yeah, like, and it's so I would. It's not okay. Look at it. It's just really feeling is quite a. Do you want to ask one thing about it? Do you need a lot? I just want to I'm talking just yeah, you have hospital costs. No, we can't. Right. Pretty fun. Stop. Trying to say, you know, you're not surprised. Yeah, Yeah, I'm put it like the charity money hours. Oh, it's not something. Right. Yeah, and then I'll go to the rest of that. You know, yeah, it comes like. It's like a good dad, and it's like. Yeah. That's Robert. Um, you might go back. Yeah. Hi guys. Hi guys. Good to start this. You want my last minute? No, I can minute on my own, not completely. Welcome to our JCR Meeting 1.3. Not a lot of motions today, so should be a very short meeting. Um, so let's start. I want to start with some correspondence from me. So from now on, it's like the government advertise like different roles to JCR better. So we give your manifesto if you have been elected, your manifesto from your previous election. We use like post, but like all your names and those of the if you have any concern, just talk to us. But by default, we're going to use your manifesto for our like advertising role purposes. And secondly, I've got correspondence from the as you come as rep Fran. So he wants to talk about a funding that's going to start in the Epiphany side. So this is like that works. Last year, the belonging report was written by staff and students to highlight EDI issues in the Northeast, specifically mentioning participation of low-income BAME and Northern students. After publication of the report, the SU and the university created the Belonging Fund, which worth £85k, which students can access to hold large-scale events to cultivate belonging in Durham. Students can each assess up to 5k for each project, or up to 10k for large-scale projects. There's a launch event to learn more on the 3rd of December from 4 to 6:30 p.m. With free drinks, arrival snacks, and mingling happening. If you're interested in like assessing this one for any belong projects in your mind, you can contact Fran on Messenger on the SU committee contact, or just keep an eye on the SU Instagram for the official launch details. And one example of the project is closing like one of the idea is to get like a black barber for like black students coming to campus because there's no black barbers in Durham, something like that. Next up, you guys talk about amazing outfits. I just wanted to say something about why I'm dressed to look this silly. This is part of my November fundraiser. Every brand that we've raised, I'm showing up to one of my meetings dressed as Benson Boone. It's just a reminder that it is November, we're raising money for men's health, and if you need to get involved, that would be fantastic. George, we'll come up talk quickly about your done some more. Yeah, so next up we have our sports society shared talking about project so far.
Just want to report I'll do from here. Similarly with November, I've helped out with Council November with both welfare campaigns and the rugby team. I've completed a half Ironman so far in Frooms Key Leisure Centre, and I've got another one to do this month. Did a C-dip this morning, and I've got a 24-hour challenge on the treadmill. I attended my first welfare campaigns meeting, which was really good to see the team and voice my opinions on some of the upcoming campaigns. I watched the first two funded matches, which was men's rugby beat John Snow 55-7, and sadly the women's football who drew Collingwood in the first round. And then I had a meeting with the college sports coordinator about upcoming Loughborough varsity, which our tennis team are going to so very simple.
So thank you very much. So that's it for our correspondence. Now we'll move to report. So first up we have the report from 30 UK Pavement Lab by Dr. Betty's here. So I'll just talk quickly through the report. So the 30 is hi guys, this is my first proper year as a UK Pavement Lab chair of the ESL committee. Firstly, they took over the Instagram, they've done induction with Rosie, which is the yearbook officer. He started doing his placement, going to be on the Instagram stories. They have a committee that on the 6th considerable and placement teams alongside Rosie and Ferdy in the upcoming week. And near future plans, about to talk about placement timelines all the way from final opportunity to location, and going to do a data live takeover and focus on funding and finance aspect of the awards. And next up, we have the report from Hannah, the music rep. She's here as well. So I'll go through the report quickly. So the music rep have completed the handover from the last year's music rep. Got access to the Instagram, candidate email. Music rep made posts to advertise the bands performing for November Live Music Night and change the profile photo, username, and grid that guides more induction over the next few days. Any questions to the report? So if there's no questions to the report, I'll move on to the motions. So our first motion is the postgraduate welfare training motion, and unfortunately, both proposed and second account here today. So a representative for the welfare team about it.
On behalf of Clara Anderson, I'm sure you know is the everyone is welfare officer. So basically, what this motion entails is getting the PG welfare rep to be night trained and qualified to do drop-ins. Currently, Joseph is not equipped to do all that. And we think that it would provide further support for PGs who are more comfortable going to somebody at their own stage of studying to talk to, rather than going to somebody significantly younger than them, etc., etc. There will be access from the Instagram page, key for posting informative content and answering messages, especially regarding drop-ins. And this way, we can also set up orders for PG individuals as well, students, etc. And so we need to be all trained, all of the welfare workers to hold drop-ins, and we need to do intensive night training, which is day one of the 3-day weekend, which would support the well-being of civil perspective.
Right.
Thank you.
So this is I think there's actually two motions. One is for training of the postgraduate welfare, and one is for the instrument assess. So let's go to the first motion, which is about welfare training first. So does anyone have any question about the motion that allow PG welfare reps to have training as equivalent as a welfare officer? Is there opposition to the motion?
Amendments. 2 amendments.
Okay.
Yeah. Firstly, I spoke to Cara since arriving here, where she wasn't here. Firstly, to change the name of PG welfare rep to PG welfare officer to make it in line with the rest, and to revert the position back to method 2, which it originally was created for, to make it more in line with the rest of the other common state. That puts people in the probably should be separate.
Yeah. So is there any questions in the first amendment that changing the name from PG welfare rep to PG welfare officer? Is there opposition to the first amendment? Can we pass this amendment on the general line? So the second amendment is to make the PG welfare reps and officer to be method 2 again, which essentially make them to have like some of these materials and actually run the house instead of just applying through all like getting from as it is in method 3 right now. So is there any question to this amendment? Is there opposition to the amendment? Can we pass this amendment on the general line? Is there any more amendments to this motion? Is there any opposition to the motion that PG Welfare Rep will be renamed to PG Welfare Officer and receive equivalent training as other welfare officer and become a manager supervision? No. Can we pass this motion with like the amendments on the general line? Okay, simple. So second motion around the same topic about giving the PG welfare rep the incident access to the cost welfare insurance, so like that became all the become a methods of position, equivalent training, so that makes sense. Is there any amendments, is there any question for this motion? For PG welfare and Instagram access? Is there an amendment to this motion? Is there any opposition to the motion? Can we pass the motion on the general line?
Thank you.
I can just say
Is it okay? So
no. So our next motion is the cost law society motion. So get Emily, that's it first.
Hi guys, it's me again. Meet Maya. She's a fellow law student and a friend of mine, and we're interested in launching the first ever Council Law Society. So currently we don't have one, and we feel it's very important that considering that we have over 100 students who do law in CUTS, we need to be able to bring everybody together, and that's without all the other individuals who are interested in a law degree. Who might want to get involved through that method as well. So we believe that the JCR would greatly benefit from this society. It would curate and create an open space for all class law students and the non-law students who are interested in law conversions to collaborate and support each other in a more familiar space with people that they encounter with on a day-to-day basis. We've had a lot of interest from across societies, from other colleges, and also from people within CUTS that want to join. And we are interested in joining with the PGM committee through the JCR to make space for mature students as well, to connect with undergraduates who may be able to benefit like both ways through maybe like a mentoring system, but also through just getting to really networking. And yeah, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great. Is there any questions to the motion? Is there any amendments for the motion? Is there opposition to the motion? Can we pass the motion on general line?
Thank you so much.
So that's it for motion today, and that's not meeting. That's not motion, but hopefully we've got more people running for methods of election. But before we go into the break, I just want to say, as you can see, the bar is not open today, so GovCon have prepared some soft drink for you guys. So if you guys want to come to the table, take some drink to you, and raffles will be going as usual. We'll be back in 10 minutes at 8 o'clock. Is that okay? Nice. Break time, guys. 10 minutes. Right. Time. Just got fucking get I can't wait to think. It's fine.
Alex, do me a favor. Alex is very excited. We like a brush. Fun. Hammer in the room and have a fight.
To be fair, my comments like 3 and 2. Alex, friend, working. Yeah, it's like wonder. Yes, like. That's no, but you're gonna do it too quick.
I think that I think you're my good screen. And I don't want to just one like also and I so you know
Yeah. Brain process. Both in your brain.
I was like, I took the whole one. I gotta leave the thing possibly really. That's why I'm sorry.
That's what I left to stop. I'm about to drink a tea. Yeah. I got to send the minutes to meeting 1.2. We'll back into sorry, I'm so sorry that we just died. Yeah, just I knew for something. When I stopped the video, one of the thank you very much. Look back. You don't think like no. So you're just going to see. But if all the no, it's like there's like you know, yeah, okay. No, just oh my god. I mean, my anything like problems. The looks of this. We're talking. I'll let you know. You're like. I think like okay, now I yes. Okay, I'll figure out no one is anything, which is kind she's always like yeah, but she is older. Especially Sunday. Jamie, I didn't feel like I don't feel like I take that in and work while I'm putting that right then maybe another 3 people down.
you can have a knife on it. I didn't have nothing. Sometimes things are buying me something. Saying my version of I don't have that one. That's that's I will done. Yeah, I will done. I was I think I'm going to run things. Being actual training around here.
Oh my god, I can't try to rock.
And that's so like food breaking. We have a very heavy. Oh yeah, we did tons of stuff. I think it's that one down. This is now November. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm fun for race. Why do people recognize it? No, that's. No, like that. They treat it like an essay. Yeah. Record. That's hilarious. Very good. Huh? You can delete that. You can record it. That's so serious. Surround. Well, I'm happy about it. So it's well absolutely something that one minute. I think I'm going to maybe. I had this about the two had to tell beforehand so we don't know. So good as that we could just even think. I don't just it's we can all make updates and not like well something. Now yeah, I did not think tiny bit that. With me. Yeah, we did like the and tag if you kind of doing it. Well, no, we didn't think we decided to do it in person. It's good wrapping the things. We were shooting the thing. It's like an hour.
I did.
It's straight ladies. How do you They go to the they just want to run to it. So well, to be fair, that hobby is that's not one that you think the limit. Close your eyes. Yeah. So the husband like amazing actions. I never went to school project. Yeah, but like when we can talking about I
I didn't.
That's his name. And just you know how flash. And that's even needed. So you know it's nice. I'm looking at you. Well, start to just start to make.
Raven reflection.
We thought the right. So, I went to Ow.
For the same means not fucking. Oh no. I think you didn't have I'm fucking.
Okay, proper starting, guys. Sorry.
Wait, do you want the gas to share?
What?
If it's your family from.
Just a quick answer here.
It's not like. Okay, also my voice is kind of odd, so you might have to like listen closely. Also, I just want to preface by saying thank you so much for the overwhelming one response, guys. I got on that call my sexy group chat. You know, I really feel the love and support from all of you. I feel like you're such a good team. Since that one person, I took suggestions on board, and to everyone else, you should be ashamed and embarrassed of yourselves. And please personally apologize to me because I'm pretty sure of that. It's okay, guys. I'll expect it later. Not gonna. Okay, so the first person was specifically impressed by that one person. So they asked for a key ring. So I said, you know what, let me take that a step further because I know everyone has a bit of an alcoholic. So I said, let's get the key ring bottle opener shaped like a bottle of alcohol. Right? That's my lunch. Right? Do roll theme, guys. The winner is 185. You know about Yay! Congratulations! Okay, for the next one, I decided to get something that was really popular last meeting, really simple, but a caramelized version of Maryland cookies, guys. Why not? Let's leave it basic. Drum roll, please. 1, 7, 7. For the next, yeah, go side switch up a bit, do something a bit different. I thought, what better than to get a little card game to play with your friends, guys? Not movies, and if you don't have friends, I will play with you. Forward to drum roll, please. 190. Yay! I actually will play with you. I actually will. Next one. Decided what's better than keeping your room fresh and tidy, guys. I got 2 diffusers, so it's 2 more go. And it's cotton fresh and tropical coconut. So it's something really sweet and nice. Drum roll, please. 180. Yeah. Yay! You have any songs up? Decided to do a little throwback to what Jasper got on the first meeting I was here, and I decided to get the neon little sunglasses. I got them last time, so you will be deprived of the gift of green star glasses, guys, and you'll be the first person in Jimmy's when you wear this. Drum roll, please. 172. Yay! Next one. This is quite cool. I got an 11 mini bag of 10 plastic pyrotechnic guys. Who wouldn't want that much? Drum roll, please. 184. Thanks, I Guys, I know it's not Halloween anymore, but like, what's better than cozying up with the local guys and watching paranormal activity? Why not? That's like amazing. Yeah, just think about that. Think about that. Think about that. It's not unique, okay? No one's gonna. Anyways, there's a story. Drum roll, please. 178. Oh, same. Why do walking? So, even. You should get one. I got one. Covered on. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay. That's not my job to worry about. Like, I still want to smile. Moving. For the final prize of the night. Thank you, sir. The final prize of the night is a really cute classic game to play with your friends. The next four. Oh. I'm so grateful. It's actually so good. Sure. It's really classic and it's beautiful, guys, so you will probably love this. It's really good. Drum roll, the final prize. 195. As you gave your options. Yeah.
Guys, guys, um, well, we still do have some elections to run through today. Luckily, there aren't any method ones running for, so it is just the method twos. So to get started quickly, can everyone please close their eyes? The first role that could be elected tonight is JCR. So could you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for the role of JCR? Okay, unfortunately, no one's running for the role of JCR. To make this snappy, I'm just going to ask you to keep your eyes closed until someone runs for something, sort of thing. So the next role is Bailey Wardrobe Manager. So could you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for the role of Bailey Wardrobe Manager? Unfortunately, no one's running. So the next role is Assistant LGBTQ+ Rep. So could you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for the role of Assistant LGBTQ+ Rep? Unfortunately, no one is running. Can you please raise the next role is Assistant Working Class Student Rep. Can you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for Assistant Working Class Student Rep? Unfortunately, no one's running.
This is shocking.
Can you the next role is Assistant POC Rep. Can you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for Assistant POC Rep? Unfortunately, no one's running. The next role is Societies Rep. So can you please raise your hand if you'd like to run Societies Rep? Unfortunately, no one's running. The next role is Sports Rep. Can you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for Sports Rep? Unfortunately, no one's running. And the last role today is PGM Treasurer. So could you please raise your hand if you'd like to run for PGM Treasurer? Unfortunately, no one's running. And so on that note, the elections are done for today. And so unless anyone has any further correspondence, the meeting is adjourned. So 10 past 8.
Wow.